I would not be considered like an Italian. It takes me enough courage to do this because I am so uncomfortable right now. I feel like I am not mentally there yet. I'm really having tough time shooting this. Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel, and if today is your first time seeing this face on your screen, please do not make it your last by hitting the subscribe button and also turn on your post notification button. That way you get notified whenever we post a nice video. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey my love, you know I'm always grateful to have you here. I'm always grateful to you for coming back to watch my videos. I really appreciate it and I do not take it for granted. So guys, on today's video is gonna be a Q&A. Actually, this is the first time I'll be having a Q&A on this channel without my husband, and that is because, of course, you guys know he is busy at the moment, and that is why I'm doing it alone. So guys, few days ago I put out a question on Instagram as well as on YouTube here for you guys to ask me a question, and a lot of you participated. On Instagram we had 48 questions, and on YouTube we do have 7 questions, and out of that 7 questions, one person asked about 3 or 4 questions from there. So that is a lot, guys. First of all, I'm gonna say please pardon my audio. I don't have, or should I use the word, I'm yet to get a microphone. I know it's not professional, but I will try my best as much as I can to raise my voice. That way you guys can hear me very well. Again, I apologize. On this video, I think it's gonna be 2 sections. I'm gonna be sectioning it into 2. That way you don't stay long, or we don't stay long on a particular video. I will try as much as I can to answer all your questions, the ones I can answer, and the ones I don't, please don't take it personal, but try to know that we have a lot of questions. So without speaking too much, let's dive to the video. I'm gonna start from YouTube since it's few. From YouTube, when we finish the YouTube question, we move straight to Instagram. So the number 1 question here, the first person here said, what's your first year experience as a housewife? Okay, I would say good. I would say wonderful. It's full of study, if I can use that word. No, in as much as I don't like the word housewife, but it's okay. It's wonderful. I enjoyed my time, enjoyed every moment. So yeah, it's good. The next question is, how do you find living in Italy so far? What's the pros and cons of living in foreign country? I just feel comfortable living in Italy. Again, I don't know if because of the area I live, because I live in a capital city, which matches me. I just love living in Italy generally. For the pros and cons, you said, there's a saying, when you go to Rome, you behave like a Roman. I had this in my mind way before I arrived here. So for me to feel more comfortable, because the comfortability starts from yourself, starts within you. So I already positioned my mind, have to blend in like the locals, like the Italians, and not like a foreigner in the countries. I don't try to fit in, but I blend with them, force myself to learn the language, I force myself to speak. That way you don't feel yourself as an outsider. Well, once you know the language, once you know do's and don'ts and about Italy and Italians, I feel like you'll be able to blend really well. You're able to live really well in the country, and that is what I'm doing, and I feel like I am one of them. I never felt like I'm an outsider or I'm a foreigner in the country. When you go to Rome, you behave like a Roman, so I do behave like them, in as much as I would not be considered like an Italian, but I do my things like an Italian. So I blend really well and I feel comfortable here. I feel comfortable living in Italy. One of the things I will tell people is that if you're dreaming to go to another country, not just only Italy, try as much as to learn the language, try as much as to know the things they do. That way the life is easier for you. It's easier for you to live in that particular country. And that is what I'm doing for my brothers and sisters here in Italy. Once you know the language, you will blend with them really well. So next question here, how do you guys meet? I think how we met, we did a video on that, on how we met. I'm gonna leave the link below, that way you can watch it and understand it. So the next question here said, how is it like married to an Italian? It is wonderful. One of the benefits of being married to an Italian is that, prepare your mind, you're gonna laugh 24 hours because they are really funny. They make you laugh all the time. Even when you're serious, they are not serious. They are getting what you're saying, but they make joke out of everything. So they joke a lot and it keeps me young because you see, you don't have a moment of frowning or moment of sadness. And I enjoy it and I enjoy my marriage a lot. The next question. Hey, I'm Martha from Malawi, Africa. Though you are so young to me, I'm learning a lot from you, girl, on your channel. Oh, thank you so much. This means a lot to me. The first question, just want to know why you are not staying with your daughter. Are you going to invite her to join you in Italy? Okay, let me attend to the first question before I move ahead. Thank you so much, really. Thank you so much. Knowing that I have someone here who is way older than me and saying this, that she's learning from me, this means a lot to me, really. It means a lot, and I'm just gonna say thank you so much. Why we are alone now is not because we want to be alone. For sure, we miss our daughter and we want her to be with us. Yes, we are going to invite her, but not inviting. She will relocate really soon to join us, and we wanted her to finish like a section over there because by the time I was moving here to Italy, the school was in section, and we want her to finish like that particular class before she can join us here. Because I don't know, the schools here is in Italian, and then not just that, there's a way the school here, the system here is, they have, once you finish elementary school here, you have 2 years of middle school and 5 years of high school. But in Nigeria, you have 3 years junior secondary school and 3 years senior secondary school. Okay, so in order for her to blend in, she is currently in second year of junior secondary school, so we wanted her to finish that way she can come over here and start up high school. Okay, and which will round up really soon. Once they finish, she's gonna join us really soon. Just stay tuned. Okay, it's not because we don't want her here. We miss her every day. We talk with her every day. So that is it. And my baby is big. Our baby is big. She's not so small. Yeah, we miss her and we want her with us. So to your next question, he says, share some tips you used when you manifested your Italian husband. Okay, I said this in one of my videos where I shared how I manifested my husband. I didn't do much other than saying it and other than saying what I want to see. Sometimes I do make joke with friends and I say when I go to Italy or when I live in Italy in the future. Mind you, when I was saying those things, I had no clue I was gonna meet an Italian. I kept saying it. I kept saying I'm gonna meet an Italian. I didn't know where that thought came, to be honest, but I was persistent on what I wanted. I kept saying it, I'll be in Italy, I'll marry an Italian. Even when I joined the dating site, believe me, I saw a lot of Italians. I was taking numbers, exchanging numbers. Sometimes I do make jokes with my sisters, and I said, oh, okay, enough of Italians now. If I see someone on dating site and then he's from Italy, I don't take numbers anymore. I feel like the more I kept saying it, the more they were coming close to me till I met my husband. So nothing more. So your next question here said, are you planning to have kids with your husband? Yes, we want to have more kids in the future, not now. Someday we will have a baby. But for now, we are living our best life. We are enjoying the moment with our beautiful daughter. That is what matters for now. Any other thing can wait for the future. So the last question you ask here is, are you working or you're just a housewife in Italy? Guys, in as much as I don't like this title, housewife, yes, I am creating content at the moment, as well as learning the language and sometimes assisting my husband in his work. So I am not typically like an housewife who just wake up, eat, stretch her legs on the sofa, watch TV and all that. I'm not all that, okay? I learn every week. I learn other things. I create content. I am not always at home. I don't know how you guys see it. Sometimes I do go to work with my husband. So I work. If I can sound like that, I am not typically like a housewife who don't do nothing. No, I work. And in the future, yes, I am planning of working because I'm not going to do this forever. Either way, I do business on my own or go look for a job and do something else. But I will always create content. I will always do this content creating. So that's it. I don't know if I answered your question. Guys, if you see me crying, I am not crying for real. And I think I sound somehow. I am having a strong allergy. And believe me, it takes me enough courage to do this because I am so uncomfortable right now, but I'm using it to shoot. So now that we are done with the questions on YouTube, let's move to Instagram. Have you made friends in Italy yet? No. The answer is no. I have people I talk with. I wouldn't call them friends yet because for me, definition of friends is something more closer, someone that knows more, that knows you more, that knows everything. So I do have people I talk with, but they are not friends yet. I do not have friends, and I am not in a rush to make friends. Before I let someone in my space, honestly, it takes a lot. Okay. And also my husband do have friends, which we see them, and they are my husband's friends, okay, but I don't want to consider them my friend, okay? They are just like family friends and nothing more. I feel like I am not mentally there yet to just kind of bring someone in my space and say, okay, this is my friend, that's it, okay, let's just stop there. But I like being alone. I'm not there yet, and I've not started making friends, okay? So this person said, when will your child start staying with you? Very soon. I just answered it there. The next question, how old are you? I am 30 years old. Very soon, next month, I will be 31 years old. Ooh, the girl is getting old and looking young, okay? The next question, how do you edit your videos? Okay, in as much as I've answered this before, I've answered her actually, but I promised to show her something on this video. So I was using InShot to edit my videos, and Right now, currently, for some months now, I've been using CapCut for my videos. And for what I promise you, I promise to show you how I record my videos because I know you're a new YouTuber. So this is how I do it. When I want to start a video, be it sit down video or vlog, I have watched your videos, and one of the mistake I saw on your video is that you record like this, like you're doing selfie. No, which is wrong. You have to record like this. Your phone has to be like this, horizontal, okay? Not vertical, horizontal. You have to record like this. Back camera, but for a starter, I would advise that you use front camera. That way you are seeing yourself, but always look at your lens here, because if you look at your image right now, I'm looking at my image, but right now I'm looking at my camera lens. That way you're facing your audience, like you're looking into my eyes. I'm looking at the lens and it seems I'm looking directly to you. Okay, so right now I am looking at you, but when I look at here, I am looking at myself, and we don't get the eye contact. Okay, we don't get the eye contact, but once I look here, I am talking to you. Okay, so when you finish recording like this, you export it on InShot or CapCut, whichever way. But for a starter, you can start with InShot. It has more features and is beginner friendly. So yeah, this person said, you are beautiful and I really love your fashion. I really love your fashion sense. Thank you. I like messages like this. Thank you so much. I love compliments a lot. What's your first experience? What's your first year experience as housewife? I think I have answered that. The next question, guys, I'm really having tough time shooting this. Okay, the next question said, happy birthday to your husband and you, beautiful. I always watch you on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, I will show your message to him, and I'm thanking you on his behalf for wishing him happy birthday. Guys, in case you don't know, last weekend was my husband's birthday. The next question said, how is it to date an Italian man? I'm in a dating site and I'm chatting with this Italian. Help, some tips. I've done a video on that. Actually, I did it with my Italian husband. So please, I will leave the video link on the description box. That way you can watch it, please. What do you miss about your country? Honestly, apart from family, the next thing is food. And is a particular food here. I love the food here. I don't miss much, and I can make some of my Nigerian food here, but the ones I cannot make is what I miss the most, such as banga soup and afang soup and bitter leaf soup, and what else? That's just it, nothing much. Any other thing I don't miss, because the vibe I'm getting from home, I do get it here, even more here than home. So other than food, other than my family and food, I don't miss. So what's the hard part of being a YouTuber? Oh, the hard part of being a content creator actually is thinking on what next to create, how to do them, and how to prepare about them. And the hard part of being a content creator is having a family along with it. If you are just like a single girl and you are just a content creator, I think it's easier for you than combining content creating and being a wife and a mother. Is a lot. The difficult part is when you have like outdoor to shoot outside, especially maybe where people are not used to camera. Like here in Italy, people don't vlog a lot. I feel comfortable vlogging in Nigeria because everybody use their cell phone. But over here in Italy, just few people, few people use their phone and snapping, and mostly teenagers. Okay, so they don't expect like a grown lady like me to start using your phone to record when you are outside or you are at a particular event. So it's a little bit complicated to do that as well. Another thing also, editing, everything that has to do with it, and the music, and also it's just a lot. So the next question is, are you open for a collaboration with another YouTuber? Yes, I am open for a collaboration with another YouTuber. If you are in line with what I'm doing, if you're in line with my niche, or if it pleases me, I don't just want to do a collaboration because I want to do a collaboration. I want it to be in line with my niche. I cannot do a collaboration with someone that is doing gaming because I know nothing about gaming. So if a collaboration come and is in line with what I'm doing, yes, I will accept it, and I can also reach out to people for collaboration. I love your fashion sense. Where do you shop? I'm gonna do a video on that. I shop in a lot of places. Very soon, just very soon, I'm gonna introduce you all to all of that. Okay, I have something planning for that to show you guys. I shop mostly Italian brands because I see the quality and it lasts me longer. Don't worry guys, I'm gonna introduce you all to a lot of things really soon on this channel. Okay, just stay tuned. I really do have a lot of interesting questions here in part 2, but let me take the last one here in part 1, and then we will end this vlog. We will end this here and you go watch the part 2. The last one here said, are you Delta Igbo? The person asking this question is Nigerian, obviously. I am originally from Enugu State, but I was born and brought up in Delta State. And because of my accent, you see that Delta Igbo, the Asaba part of it. I grew up in Anyocha North local government, so I schooled there part of my life there before I finally moved to Port Harcourt City. So I spent half of my life there in Delta State, and I guess that is why I have the accent, because I get this question a lot. Don't get me wrong, I speak Igbo also, but I also speak Delta, but because I schooled in Delta, I have more of the accent in my mouth. But when it comes to Igbo also, I'm not Kwam, yeah? Okay, so that is it for this Q&A. I'm going to see you all in part 2. Okay, the part 2, we have a lot of juicy things. We save the best for the last. So see you all in part 2. And please, if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button right now. That's way you know the part 2 is coming. Okay, I'm gonna see you all in part 2. Please give this video a like, comment below, and let's see in part 2. See you guys later in part 2. Okay.